This is really deep. I'm going to be talking about self-harm and suicide attempts and depression and assault and rape and stuff like that. So if you don't want to hear it, you might want to click off, because it's gonna get deeper than what it is now. Hello my little gorgeous people, welcome back to another day on my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 13 reasons why. Now this video is really long overdue. Like, I really wasn't going to do this, but a channel that I follow, Arden Cho, I'll leave her stuff in the description. I was going through her channel and I saw, like, she had been talking about some things that I kind of want to talk about, and I was like, I shouldn't be scared to talk about things. On my channel, I feel like if it's something that I believe in, then I should be able to voice it. And if you guys agree, then you agree. And if you don't agree, then you don't agree. There's always something you're gonna not agree with, whether it's how I manage my channel, the days I upload, the videos I make. It's, you know, like, you can't, not everyone's gonna be happy about the same thing. With that being said, let's just jump right into the video. I want to talk about how a lot of people don't like the show and how a lot of people do like the show. This whole argument for me, like, where I realized that this was an argument, was back during the school year. My theater department, we had Theater 2, which was the class I was in another Theater 2 class. We put on shows, and in these shows it heavily talked about alcohol, fighting, suicide, things like that. And me and a group of friends took the Heather script and revised it. We cut down a lot, we took out a lot, and we shortened it for our class. And then with that being said, our theater teacher took the script along with the rest of the students and us, and we cut it again, and we picked parts, and we played the parts, and we rehearsed for, I think, like maybe 2 weeks to a month, and then we put it on for our friends and family. Now, 13 Reasons Why came out while we were practicing this, and they had said that it made them want to do 13 Reasons a lot more, and one of the reasons was because they believed that 13 Reasons was romanticizing suicide. Now I see where they're coming from, and I also have my reasons for believing what I believe in, and I feel like at this point I don't even care anymore about, like, because there was this huge thing and we went back and forth about how I didn't believe it was romanticizing suicide and how they did. That's not what this video is about. It showed me in a way that, like, everyone's going, I've already realized this, but, like, more so, that everybody has a different opinion, and with everybody having a different opinion, you just have to go along with it. And if you value the friendship, you won't care, because I have this quote somewhere, I say it all the time as well: the people that mind don't matter, and the people that matter don't mind. If you believe in something, you believe in it, and I will support you even if I believe in something else. And I'm not going to let something as silly as a belief in a TV show choose my friendship. So that's why that was dropped, but I just brought it up so you guys can see where I was coming from with what I'm about to say soon. A lot of people also called Hannah Baker selfish. They called her selfish because she killed herself. Like, wow, thanks. Like, so sorry to everybody who's killed themselves. You guys are apparently now selfish to a lot of the population, because they don't understand as much as some of us do. First of all, I want to start off by saying I don't think you should ever say that because somebody has killed themselves or someone has tried to kill themselves that they are selfish. That's really not how it works. And I feel like the people who are saying that they're selfish are also the people that haven't ever felt on that point where killing yourself feels like the only option that's left. Yeah, now I'm not gonna say, oh, it's not selfish, you should do it. Like, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm completely against killing yourself. Like, there's always other options, and hurting yourself and killing yourself, I don't believe, is one of them. But you can't tell that to the people who have already done it, and you can't always help everybody, and you don't always know who's feeling this way or who's feeling that way, or who's gonna kill themselves today or who's going to kill themselves tomorrow. Like, it's not something that we're just born knowing. Like, it's not an instinct type thing. It's something that it happens and then it comes to your attention, unless you were there and you were able to stop it. But it's not one of those things where you're just gonna automatically know. So I mean, that's all I can say for that. But when you're telling somebody when you're saying that this person killed themselves, that they're selfish, I think that's really immature and dumb. And it's because it's like, something has gone through this person's life so much that it has pushed them to this point where it's like they feel like nothing's left and there's no coming back. And yeah, I get it. Maybe you will never ever think that killing yourself is the best option. Good for you. I'm happy that you will never feel that. But those people have, and unless you felt that, then I don't really think you're ever going to understand. Along with that being said, there was a rape scene, 2 rape scenes in 13 Reasons Why, where Bryce forces himself upon Jessica, and then in another scene he forces himself upon Hannah. Yeah, I wished Hannah had told somebody when it happened to Jessica. Like, I was like, Hannah, please, like, just you saw it, just go. But it's not that easy. Now, I've never witnessed anybody getting assaulted or raped, and thankfully I never want to witness that, and I don't ever want to see it happen to I just don't want to see it at all. But just imagining it, like putting yourself in Hannah's shoes, I don't think that's something you can just, oh yeah, so I was at a party, there was drinking, alcohol, weed and everything, and I watched Bryce rape Jessica. Like, no one's gonna just come out and say that, and it's never gonna be easy to be like, oh, yeah, this happened, because it happened. It's terrifying. And then you have to go with, first of all, Jessica doesn't even want Hannah in her life. So even if Hannah brought it up to Jessica, Jessica would have probably been like, no, didn't happen, because through the show, she was like, it never happened, until when she finally came to terms with it happening, and she was like, yeah, this happened. And then she told her dad, and she broke up with Justin, and all this. Yeah, okay, there was that part of the show, but there was no way that Hannah could have just been like, yo, Jessica, and Jessica would have listened to her. And even if Hannah had went to the police, yeah, there probably would have been an investigation. But if Jessica was like, it didn't happen, then they can't be like, oh, it happened. Like, Jessica was the victim in that sense. But then again, when it happened to Hannah, then again, yeah, she could have. But once again, it's not easy to say, I was raped, I was assaulted. Like, some people, yeah. For those of you who have ever been raped or assaulted, and you, after it happened, you were like, that, I'm not letting this bastard get away, and you went and told someone, good for you. I am proud that you were able to do that. But like I'm saying, it's not easy. Not everybody can just do it. Not everyone's gonna just come clean about it. Like, you feel disgusting. You feel violated. You feel horrible. Like, I could say the same words in so many different words, same meaning, for how a person is going to feel after it happens. But unless you've ever been assaulted or raped, you're not gonna understand the feeling or how hard it is to come out about it. Like, people are like, oh, she should have just told somebody. Yeah, okay. So we're jumping on from that topic, and we're going into the topic of self-harm and stuff like that. Like I said, this is gonna get deep, but I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my life real quick. In middle school, a lot went through my life and a lot happened, right? And I didn't really have an outlet. Like, I didn't feel like I could talk to my mom. I didn't feel like I could talk to my friends. I didn't feel like I could talk to anybody, because I felt betrayed and lost and lonely and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna talk about what it was. I'd rather just like leave it all alone. But with that being said, as I didn't have an outlet to talk to anybody or to help me feel safe again, I went through this spiraling path of depression where I was just down in the dumps all the time, and I felt like nothing and nobody mattered, and I was ready to die. Like, when I say I was ready to die at that point, if I had the mentality to actually do it, I probably would have. And I'm not saying that's okay, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, on a personal level and on a friendship level, like, I've seen friends go through this, and I've personally gone through this. Like, I know how it feels. Self-harm was what I chose to let out my anger and my sorrows and my pain, because as weird as it sounds, and I'm sorry, for me and for other people who have done it and have stopped, when you had done it, though it was painful, it didn't feel as painful as the pain you were going through, so it felt like it was relieving the pain. And I know it sounds horrible, it sounds scary, like you're probably like, what the f are you talking about? Yeah, I get it, I know. I'm trying to explain this in a way where it's not gonna sound like I'm promoting it, because I'm not promoting it, because though I'm saying that it felt relieving, it also felt painful, and especially afterwards when all the pain is back in your body and you feel the pain on your arm or your legs or from wherever you had chosen to make your canvas of scars, it hurts so much. And then there was a time where it was just me and a bottle of pills. And like I said, if I had the mentality to have just swallowed them, I wouldn't be here. not everybody gets that. Not everybody is mentality even the right word that I'm trying to use? I don't even know. Not everybody has the feeling of it's going to be okay. Everything will be okay. If you just keep on going, it will get better. Now for me, it wasn't, I'll be honest, like watching YouTubers and people that I look up to and everything, and them saying that it's gonna be okay was a lot more helpful than literally a friend saying it was gonna be okay. And I don't really understand why, but sometimes that's just how it works in this world. You don't know. With that being said, it's like 13 Reasons Why I feel like it really did portray suicide on a light where, in a way, people might be like, oh, I'll just do what Hannah Baker did. But at the same time, it brought it up. It showed that high school is hell for people. Some people are so horrible to you and nobody cares until after you're dead. High school, for me, I haven't gone through it. I haven't been bullied in high school, but some people are, and I really wish if I could just see those people, I would help them and I would tell them that it would get better, and I would befriend them, because sometimes that's all you need is a friend by your side while all this crap is going on. It does get better, guys. Even like, though it feels like it never will and that it's the end of life, it gets better. And I'm not trying to put myself on this pedestal where it's like, oh, I survived suicide, because that's not what it is. Yeah, though I wanted to kill myself and though I had pills sitting in my mouth and I was trying to swallow them but I couldn't because I was crying so hard. I'm not trying to show this light where it's like I did it so you can do it. I'm showing that people go through it and you're not alone, and if you ever need to talk to somebody, there's me and there's other people, and there's a lot of people willing to listen and to be the friend that you need at times when it gets really hard. So yeah, as I was saying, with 13 Reasons Why, it had a lot of visuals and it has a lot that's kind of like, wow. And yeah, not everyone's gonna have tapes of why they killed themselves and dedicate it to each person that made them want to kill themselves, but that wasn't the point of the show. Because remember, 13 Reasons Why started off as a book. It was a book and then it was turned into a show, and of course they're not going to take out the main reasons of the book to show things in a brighter light. And at the same time, a lot that went down in the show didn't happen in the book, like the whole suing of the school, or how it didn't really take Clay 5,000 bajillion years to freaking get through them, because in the book Clay just listened to them. But yeah, there's a lot that's different, so you can't just blame everything that happened in the show on a book, or you can't really just be like, oh well, this is horrible. Yeah, they did stuff to keep it going to make it make sense as to why they're still having continuous things going down. But yeah, that's all I'm really talking about. With 13 Reasons Why, I could talk more about it and I could get into more deeper topics, but like I would only do that if you guys wanted me to do that, because I try to, like I said, there's a line on my channel and they're like, my personal life is over that line, like way over the line. When it comes to the line as well, I'm trying to keep you guys comfortable and keep me comfortable and keep me from getting demonetized and keep me from like YouTube being like, oh no, you can't put that content on the internet. So like, just let me know what you guys want and I will deliver it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a comment down below, anything you want, and subscribe, because I make videos every single Wednesday and every single Saturday. As you guys already saw, you'll see it in the Wednesday video. It was me talking about the things that have been going on in my house once again, and then on Saturday, because I've already filmed Saturday's video, it was the makeup video. So make sure you guys go check out those, my last two videos, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Hello Wednesday. Goodbye actually, because I'm finishing the video. So I will see you guys next Saturday with the new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Stay beautiful, and know if you ever need to talk to me about anything, you can DM me on Twitter, Instagram. My Snapchat's always down there. I'm always on Snapchat because I have streaks, so like just hit me up on Snapchat and I'll even respond there. Thank you guys once again, and goodbye.